Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kissy. I wanted to do a quick reading for the collective. It's been a while since I used the regular tarot cards, and I kept hearing north of the veil. No, I heard it. North of the veil. For those of you that know, that's from Game of Thrones. But yet, it keeps coming through. It's like, maybe it's because I'm obsessed with the show, honestly. But I just heard north of the veil. There's a wasp that just entered the room. Okay, it's gone. Alright, so something could be going on with the north. Nothing specific. So that's all I heard. North of the veil. So let's see what's going on with the collective at this time, the Divine Masculine. Ooh. And I said that. A victory for the Divine Masculine. It looks like he defeated a King of Pentacles and then moved away. Or walked away from it. And that was just off the bat, just as it showed up. The Divine Masculine has had a victory. He defeated a King of Pentacles and walked away. So let's get some clarifiers, or let's see if we can go further into that story. So I'm going to do it a little different than usual, but it's a way that I've always done it in terms of how I do my readings, so don't mind me. I'm just going to kind of flow through with it, okay? So this masculine is no longer stuck in a situation. They've seen the light. Hallelujah. Something in regards to their emotions with a some kind of balancing out their passions with their emotions. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands in reverse. They could have had some emotional conflict when it came to stagnation, and they're now coming out of a stagnant situation. They're no longer stuck, and they are moving forward. This masculine could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Right, that takes so long. And a Queen, or could be fire, with the Queen of Wands here. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But I'm not getting so much the energy of a person so much as it is the victory in terms of overcoming their mind. They overcame their mind and had a victory over this King of Pentacles, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. Some kind of a stable situation that had them mentally anxious, stressed out, overwhelmed. Maybe some matter of money. They were stressed out over money or something like that, but they had a victory over this energy. And they were able to like move away from it. They're no longer stuck in their mind in regards to their finances, their stability, their health. They're no longer stuck in an energy that is stagnant or overly controlling or overly dogmatic. It could be a job. It could be a situation that was holding them, not letting their potential expand or grow. It was kind of like there was a fulfillment in terms of a level of stability that was there has been reached. So it's like, okay, next, like next level kind of energy. It's feeling that way, like completing the cycle when it comes to their wealth. When it comes to overcoming that energy, like finding the balance between what they, not only what they're attracted to, but what they love, what they hate, what they need. It's like a combination of all those emotions there, and finding ways of getting unstuck and out of emotional ruts. This person is putting in the work. The masculine is really, he's seeing things very clearly. The masculine is very open to, he's open to the healing that comes from seeing things from a higher perspective. His focus right now is in building his legacy of truth, I feel like, in terms of making sure that his truth is known, or that it's seen, or that it's well implemented in terms of his own emotional temperament. He sees that you and he can be eye to eye in a situation now. Like, he sees the compatibility and the connection. This might be even a commitment or marriage, or in some ways, feeling a commitment. Be careful. There might be some illusion surrounding this situation, and the illusion could be that someone is possibly wanting to manipulate a situation to either to keep this masculine stuck in what he's walking away from. So it seems that there might be some individual energy that is trying to create some sort of like a illusion over the masculine, just to get him not to go towards what he's actually wanting to go towards. He's walking away from things that he was emotionally attached to, that he's no longer attached to. And because of that, there's someone that might want to manipulate the situation. Yeah, just like a killjoy person, somebody that's bitter about him walking away. Yeah, it could have been either commitment that the masculine was involved in. Could have been a family situation. Walking away from some family situation, or from some connection that was very familiar, in order to establish his own legacy, his own independent power, his own independent wealth. It seems he wants to connect with you, Divine Feminine. He sees you as independent. He sees that you're carrying your own weight, so to speak. You're enjoying your life, you're doing your thing, you're motivated to loving what you're creating, your space, your hobbies, your whatever it is that you're creating. You're building a sense of purpose along with in your physical reality. You're bringing your spiritual material into the physical, and it shows. So it seems to me that this masculine is very interested in discovering what it's like. He knows where he's been, he knows where he wanted to go, but now he sees a new opportunity, like a new world. He sees like that this is merging together. Like, you see the war of the roses. It's like bringing peace, bringing two houses together to create one home. And the reason I see that, it's like it doesn't have to be two houses, but it's like if he's building something with his passion, what he's creating here is like bringing together it's like how back in the day the kingdoms would bring together their king, in marriage they would align to create some sort of alliance. Okay, so that's what it's feeling like. Like he sees perhaps that he can create an alliance with you, a powerful alliance, powerful legacy in some way. So I see that you're pretty relaxed, resting easy. This is giving me energy like either a lot of people look at this card and they're like, oh, you're receiving crumbs, but I see it like, because it is balance. 6 of Pentacles, it's balance, it's bringing balance. The Justice is bringing balance. It's giving back to those in need. It's those that can't do for themselves are being served. Okay? This isn't the way it's usually depicted, like, oh, divine feminine, he's giving you crumbs. It's like, he's not. This has nothing to do with that to me right now. This masculine gives to his community. This masculine feels that those of lesser ability or capacity, whatever he has to give, he will give. Okay, this is a generous individual, just individual, fair. So he could work for the crown, let's just say. Like, in other words, he could be a government official or someone that works for for the powers that be, okay, for the government. But he's a fair and just individual. He does his due diligence. He does his due diligence. It's like, this is a person that's reliable. If they have to pay their taxes, they pay their taxes. If they have to give, to help someone in need, they do it. They're willing to help where they can, where they will, and where they're called to, I guess, even. So we have Queen of Cups. This could be a very emotional feminine. It's in reverse. That wasn't trusting her intuition. This is someone that sees things as they want to see them, not as they are. And then they use their intuitive gifts to manipulate emotionally. This person they're immature, they're young minded, emotionally young, and for that I feel like this could be some energy attached to this masculine, a younger energy, kind of out of control emotionally, doesn't really trust their own sense of intuition, uses it to manipulate. Even when they do get a sense of what they think they know or what they think is going on, they take actions, but the actions are from a place that they don't fully understand the full scope, and they end up hurt, or they end up disappointed, confused. They end up very feeling very betrayed. More so fear. It is betrayal too, but like their own mind betrays them sometimes. I feel like this is someone that was very attached to this masculine. Could be a King of Wands individual. This is if this is not a water sign feminine, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio woman, that's very, very young and mature and attached. She's very attached. But she's oh, I see. Okay, yep. She is attached to his, she's very attracted to him. But the thing is, okay, so she sees him like a King of Wands. This is like a karmic feminine that is attached to this masculine, to your masculine divine feminine. And it's, she sees him like, very passionate, the leader, he's very powerful. But it's all about what he does that has her attracted. But he's an emperor. And he's not about those games, so to speak. And the games are the drama that comes with relationships. So he has a love offer that he wants to bring to a situation that had a conflict. Perhaps maybe an apology for misunderstandings, or this is more like manipulating the word, miscommunicating on purpose, saying things to be hurtful on purpose, winning at all costs, saying whatever has to be said to win, not to be just, not to be fair. It's not about being fair, it's about winning in the case that this situation is. So this emperor, this masculine, he wants to bring some offer, he wants to offer some kind gesture for some kind of conflict. And what is this conflict about? Let's try something else here. It was about lies, thinking that he was getting away with lies, but there's been a lot of healing. I feel like this masculine has definitely healed whatever was hopeless, whatever he felt was hopeless at the time that this happened, that this might have occurred. I feel like that situation that he's dealing with that karmic feminine energy that he was attached to, that he walked away from, had him in such a place. It's almost like I feel like he had to lie for survival. It's what it's looking like. He had to, but he left some truths behind. It's like he left clues for you to figure out that, you know, it's almost like a double-edged sword. He could say something one way because it's a multidimensional conversation that you're having with this masculine. It's not going to be it could be, if you're only looking at it from the physical, you're going to miss out on a larger conversation. But if you got the larger conversation, you might misinterpret the physical. And that's where the misinformation kind of comes through, and it was postponing some kind of healing, or maybe delaying a healing purposely, it would seem. But whatever it was, that cycle has come to a conclusion, okay? That cycle has ended because there has been a healing through a transformation. I feel like this masculine has changed. They've completely healed. They're not who they used to be. They're not even who you thought they were, and they're not who they were when you met them. They're not at all. Whatever, I mean, when I say that this person, like, saw the truth, is no longer stuck, I'm going back to the beginning. Conquering that fear, that victory over their mind, that success, the investment that they're putting into their legacy. They beat this King of Pentacles. It could have been, like I said, a job. It could have been just any kind of burden. And it was like nothing to walk away. To be like, that's it. Like, that was it. Once they did that, the fear of money, or the fear of success, or the fear of physical loss of some sort, it's like there was nothing to be afraid of. And they just were able to move forward. They overcame these emotions that were like hot and cold. Okay? They did the alchemy. And they got themselves out of a stuck situation. So it's like they can see eye to eye with you. They're very committed to the situation. But then there is the situation with this individual. We'll say the situation that he got himself out of was very elusive and very manipulated, but he managed to get emotionally unstuck from the energies that were trying to keep him unhappy. Okay, a responsibility, an emotional responsibility, or possibly an emotional burden, okay, of some kind, guilt trips of some sort, very heavy. But he stayed true to his own legacy and what he wanted to build, and how he wanted to create his reality with you. Okay, balance out things with you, create this passionate new venture with you. So there's just a lot of abundance, or it feels like very balanced, very stable. Okay, very stable. And then to the side, on a side note, then there is this emotional feminine misusing their high priestess energy, their intuition, possibly not on purpose, just naive, young, in the sense, emotionally young, continues to hurt themselves over this attachment to this, to this attraction to this masculine. But they're not even seeing how great he can be. They don't even see his greatness. They're just seeing what he does. They're just seeing that he's charming, charismatic, sexy, hot, passionate. Like they see him they just see him through their eyes of love and passion, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. There's a phase and a stage for everything, okay? But he's meant to be an emperor, and that energy just was not going to be sufficient to withstand the energy of the power of this emperor. So this emperor is definitely coming to you, Divine Feminine, with an apology, it would seem, for misleading in some ways with their communication. But it feels like that's what they kind of had to do to get through this healing journey, to complete this healing journey of complete transformation. Where is it? Okay. So that's where we stand with this. Okay. So the truth is, let's see. Justice. There is justice for a situation of being left out, of being abandoned, of being made to be seen as worthless, as unstable, or as someone that had no fortune or no ability to change their circumstances. The truth is out, okay? Your investments and your truth have shown, and that's causing some kind of like tower situation for those that challenged you, opposed you, attacked you, tried to trap you, bind you in toxic situations purposely for their own gluttony, for their own self-satisfaction, because they were emotionally extremely immature. So, complete transformation, we said. And the justice. This masculine has brought justice for you, Divine Feminine. This masculine is aware of how you were taken out of your space, how you were pushed out of your power, how you were left out of a situation that you should not have been left out of. It was a heartless situation, okay? It was as if there was no remorse, nothing. And so to create an unstable situation for you, stagnancy and misfortune even, it was done with those intentions against you. And this masculine brought justice somehow by bringing out the truth. This is a very wise investment on his part. He invested in you, Divine Feminine. He understands, and as well as you, that this came from a very immature, a very immature energy, very young-minded, very emotionally incapable of understanding about just genuine kindness. This person or group of people that were trying to put you in the devil energy, that were trying to attack you and all of that, they really, they were very smug. They were very smug. They really thought they had power of any kind. And their towers are coming hard simply because of the truth of the matter. You spoke the truth. And it's like the proof was in the pudding, okay? So you could have people that are very defensive and feeling wounded because they've seen your growth, they've seen your progression, they've seen you go from nothing to establishing something, and they've seen you take things that you had and that were supposedly things of value that you just discarded as irrelevant for you. That left them flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. That's the truth. So, a very new passion has come, or is on the rise, or it's you've anxiously felt. Did I say anxiously? Did I seriously say anxiously? Because I swear to God, it's not supposed to be anxious. Maybe it is anxious, though. Anxiously awaiting. See, but it doesn't feel like it has any burdens attached to it. It feels like it's like the passion is brewing. The passion is brewing, and it's that kind of passion that's like you're not confused about it, okay? But it's something that you're not also, sorry, there's a little bug flying. Something you're not even attached to like that. It's like you're just kind of like allowing the passion to kind of manifest and become what it's becoming without the physical attachment to it. This is more spiritual, I feel. It's like a energy that you're kind of playing with right now, and you're kind of going back and forth with. This is very Empress. You're in your Empress energy. You're kind of like playing between, and I don't want to say playing just like in a disregarding way at all. See, it's not like you're playing with emotions or playing with people or anything. This is not for giggles. You're playing, you're alchemizing, you're doing alchemy, you're transmuting energy, okay? You're taking chaos and converting it into love. You're taking a passionate perspective on what it is to be strong, on how to manage, how to like will your power, how to defend and protect it from judgment even. It's like taking that pain from the past and the betrayals and just like starting brand new. Brand new. New people, new alliances, new connections. Like you shed light on where you were stuck, okay? And that's why opportunities are coming to you. That's why the opportunities are there. That's why this masculine is coming to you with this offer, divine feminine. You've overcome so much. In the way that you just like, it's like God is just handing this over to you. And it's not like you know what you've done for that. So no one can say anything. You know everything that, you know what you've been through. You know what you've lost. You know what was promised. Okay? You know what your life is destined to be, if you want to put it that way. So, that's the reading. I hope you enjoyed. I'll come back soon. Take care.